Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanathimiranधस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिनि. नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. I welcome everyone to the Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga series. Yesterday we discussed the 26th shloka of 9th chapter. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. We saw the simplicity of Bhakti Yoga and how practical and simple it is to serve Krishna and connect with Krishna. All we need is a sincerity of intent, purity of purpose, and simple devotion. And Krishna is pleased. Now Krishna continues the discussion in the 27th shloka. He glorifies pure bhakti and he says, Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushvamadarpanam. Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushvamadarpanam. Yat karoshi, whatever you do. Yad ashnasi, whatever you eat. Yad juhoshi dadasiyat, whatever you offer or give away, relinquish or donate or whatever. Yad tapasyasi kaunteya, whatever austerities you perform. O kaunteya, O son of Kunti, tat kurushva madarpanam. Do it as an offering to me. So Krishna says, we do so many things in this world. Without eating, we cannot survive. And as a part of living in this world, we offer things to people, we give away things, and we donate, we help others, we give our time, we give our resources, we do so many things. And we also perform so many austerities. Yat tapasyasi. What is austerity? Voluntarily accepting some inconvenience upon oneself for a higher purpose. That's the definition of austerity. Austerity means someone voluntarily accepts some inconvenience upon oneself. Although it is very uncomfortable, very difficult to perform, still they volunteer for it because that's serving a higher purpose. So in this world, we have to do many things like that. On spiritual side, yes, there are austerities. Waking up early in the morning, following Ekadashi Vrata, or arranging for the worship of the Lord, and many things we do as a part of bhakti, which are physically uncomfortable sometimes, mentally uncomfortable, but no, we know that it pleases Guru and Krishna, therefore we take it upon ourselves. They are called austerities. On the material front also, we do a lot of austerity. Uh, Going to office sometimes in traffic could be an austerity. Or working on a very difficult project in the company, it could be an austerity. And if you're a student, oh, doing all the assignments and going to school or college and going through the tedious, academic journey, sometimes it could be very difficult and austerity. But Krishna says all these inevitable austerities that you undergo in this world while pursuing your career or profession or in personal life or in spiritual life, do all of it for me, right? You cannot avoid it. Do it with an intention to please Krishna. So, like that, Krishna says, whatever you do, tat kurushva madarpanam. You do it with a spirit of arpanam, means dedicating it to Krishna. When you have that mood of dedication to Krishna, then that becomes bhakti. Mm. So Krishna says, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, when you study or helping others, all that you do thinking that I'm doing it for Krishna. For example, you're eating. Krishna has given you that food. So you are eating that food. Without eating that food, you cannot be strong. Physically, you'll be weak. So eat it for Krishna. Krishna, you gave me the food. I offer gratitude to you and I will eat it, nourish myself, get some strength, and I will use this strength in your service. That's what it means when you say eating for Krishna. You may think eating for Krishna? I should feed Krishna. That's service. But when I am eating, how can I claim that I am eating for Krishna? Yes, we are eating for Krishna because this body belongs to Krishna. Krishna has given us this body. Krishna has entrusted us with the responsibility of this body. Maintaining this body is also service to Krishna. To maintain the body, we eat. When the body becomes sick, we take medicines, right? So, take medicines for Krishna. Eat for Krishna. Bathe this body, clean this body for Krishna. Dress this body nicely for Krishna. So, thus, even our bodily maintenance also can become a part of spiritual life, provided we have that sincere purpose of pleasing Krishna. Samsiddhiritosham. Knowing that I belong to Krishna, we are souls. Soul is a part of Krishna. Mamai Vamsho Jivaloke. And we have these bodies. Bodies also coming from Krishna only. Bhumira Ponalo Vayuho Kammano Buddhirevacha Ahankara Iti Yamme Bhinna Prakritirasthata. So Krishna has material energy and that has five elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. And these five material elements combine to form this body. So this body came from Krishna. Soul came from Krishna. So spiritually, materially, we belong to Krishna. And Krishna has given us some independence and he has entrusted us with this body, and to feed this body, to maintain this body is a part of Krishna's service. And utilizing this body in Krishna's service is our responsibility. Therefore, a devotee eats for Krishna. And offering things to Krishna and offering help to others also in the spirit of service to Krishna. For example, somebody fell on the road. You are immediately going and helping them. So, like you may say, you should chant Hare Krishna. Why are you helping that person who fell on the road? It's material activity. Chanting Hare Krishna is spiritual activity. Yes, chanting Hare Krishna is definitely spiritual activity. But one who really chants Hare Krishna, one who really worships the Lord and takes his name, sees every living being in connection with Krishna. He doesn't see other people as material bodies. That's a material vision. He sees them with a spiritual vision. They are souls. They are servants of Krishna. They are amshas of Krishna. They are spiritual beings. They are children of God. So let me go and help the child of God. Right? So in that spirit, a devotee exhibits compassion. Namaruchi and Jivadaya and Vaishnava Seva. Namaruchi means having taste to chant Krishna's names. Then Vaishnava Seva means serving Vaishnavas, devotees of Krishna. Then finally, we have Jivadaya, means any living entity, not only human beings, even non-human species also, we need to show some compassion. And that compassion is not bodily plane, it's on a spiritual plane. Recognizing them as spiritual beings, you do the needful, you do your part to help them, support them spiritually, right? Sometimes you can spiritually uplift people by serving their material bodies, right? Thus, whatever support you offer to their body can also become a spiritual activity, provided you have that spiritual vision of seeing them as spirit souls, seeing them as children of God. So, when we have that consciousness, spiritual consciousness of seeing everything connected to Krishna, everyone connected to Krishna, then whatever we do, whatever we say in this world becomes a part of our bhakti, right? So, remember Krishna, offering food to Krishna, make it with love, offer it to Krishna first with love, and eat that blessed food, sanctified food as prasadam, and gain strength and use it in Krishna service. Yadashnasi. Yadjuhoshi. We have seen Yad Karoshi, then Yadashnasi. Now this is Yadjuhoshi. Giving for Krishna. You are sharing food to others. You are offering prasadam to them. You are helping them. You are helping their bodies. You are helping their minds. You are helping their souls. So when you offer Krishna prasadam to someone, by eating that prasadam, their bodies are nourished. Because you took out your time and with empathy, with sympathy, with compassion, you offered them prasad, they feel very grateful to you. Even their emotions are nourished. And because this is prasadam, which is offered to Krishna, their souls are also uplifted. Thus, just by the simple act of giving prasadam to someone, you are helping their bodies, minds, and souls. You are You are physically supporting them, emotionally supporting them, and spiritually supporting them. That's a simple act of offering prasadam to somebody, sharing food, helping others. So when we have that spiritual vision, even the simple, trivial material activities that we do, so-called material activities that we do, they become part of spiritual life. So we need to have that vision. We need to cultivate that vision. When we give for Krishna, uh, our general sattvaguni activities become shuddha sattva activities. So we should worship Krishna, pray, offer bhoga, whatever, and remember Krishna as a family together, and chant the Supreme Lord, chant the names of the Supreme Lord. Sometimes uh, quiet meditation is very hard. As a part of austerity, people may meditate. Yeah, meditation is good, but ideal meditation, just closing your eyes and then meditating on something void, we cannot do it for a long time because mind is very restless. So you better chant the names of the Lord, and you can open your eyes and see the form of the Lord. So that secluded meditation, austerity, as a part of austerity, is done by great sages in Kali Yuga, in Satya Yuga. They used to go to the forest. They would sit in the forest for 10,000 years or 20,000 years. They do secluded meditation, and many of them also aspire for yogic powers, right? But some do devotional meditation. They meditate on Krishna's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. Instead of meditating on something void, they meditate on the Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela of Krishna. Thus, that meditation becomes spiritualized, right? And that meditation is possible when we engage ourselves in Sravanam and Kirtanam. So there are 9 ways of bhakti, right? Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoha Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. First, Sravanam, hearing about the Lord. Then Kirtanam, chanting the names of the Lord or chanting the glories of the Lord. Then Smaranam, remembering the Lord, right? So when you do Sravanam and Kirtanam, that will act as a wonderful foundation for Smaranam. We can remember the Lord nicely, right? So mm, that's a part of austerity. Meditation is also a part of austerity. There is a beautiful shloka which Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur often quotes. He says, आराधितो यदि हरि तपसा ततः किम नाराधितो यदि हरि तपसा ततः किम अंतर्बहिर्यदि हरि तपसा ततः किम नांतर्बहिर्यदि हरि तपसा ततः किम. So आराधितो यदि हरि तपसा ततः किम means if you are doing aradhana of Lord Hari, if you are worshipping Lord Hari, what's the use of tapasya? If you are not worshipping Lord Hari, then what's the relevance of tapasya? Tapasya means austerity. Austerity means to voluntarily accept some inconvenience upon oneself for a higher purpose, isn't it? And all austerities are meant to please Krishna. If that higher purpose is not there, what's the point of voluntarily accepting so many inconveniences? Even Hiranyakashipu also did elaborate austerities, elaborate meditation. For what? To get some boons from Brahma so that he can torture the entire universe. His own son Prahlad also. Even Ravana did austerities. Many demons did austerities only to get boons from some devatas and gain some powers and trouble innocent people. So, what kind of austerity is that? Ultimately, all austerities, if they are not directed towards Krishna Bhakti, Vishnu Bhakti, the austerities are simply waste of time. Aradhito idhari tapasatata kim. When you're worshipping the Lord, what's the point of austerity? When you're not worshipping the Lord, what's the point of austerity? We are not minimizing the importance of austerity, but we are highlighting the importance of dedicating everything to the Lord. Yat karoshi, yat ashnasi, yat juhoshi, tatasyat, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. Whatever tapasya you do it as an offering to me. Tat kurushva madarpanam. If that madarpanam, dedication to Krishna is not there, just tapasya will take us nowhere, right? So our meditation or our austerities must be devotional and not simply physical or mental. So these are some thoughts on this shloka. So basically, Krishna says, always be in a spirit of dedication to me. Remember me at home or at school or while playing or whatever. You try to remember me. Do everything for me. Yat karoshi, yat ashnas, food, giving away for Krishna, worshipping Krishna, chanting His names. Remember Him everywhere. So thus our lives will be filled with joy. Susukham kartum avayam, as we discussed in the second shloka of this chapter, that will manifest When we follow 9.27, we will realize 9.2. When we follow yat karoshi yadashnasi yadjuhoshi dadasi yat, then susukam kartum avyam will manifest in our lives. Thus, let us try sincerely let us try our best. And Krishna will help us also. When we sincerely try our best to serve him, Krishna will definitely help us in reaching him. So these are some thoughts on the shloka. Tomorrow we will do the 28th shloka. Hare Krishna. Yesterday, sorry, I went long time. Today I made it concise as much as possible. Hare Krishna.